Dun, 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 dun. Thank God it's Friday. And we're live and in living color, ladies and gentlemen. Friday. Thank God it's Friday. High Noon Madness. It is I, the OG Big Sam, historian showstopper, and the resident nose tackle Big Ant to my left. And we are bringing to you um, Bears Falcons preview. Um, we're going to talk about some of the little trending topics concerning Wilson and his possible bringing Sierra home. Um, we're going to, unfortunately, we're going to have to talk about uh, 10 for 39 field, you know, um, and some things of that nature. Uh, you know, I find it hilarious because these folks been all in my little comment section on, I'm saying, on YouTube the last 48 hours over this very topic about Russell Wilson. The type of answers I've gotten, no, we won't feel. Yeah, I'll take Fields. No, Russell Wilson is not good for Atlanta. So you saying a Super Bowl winning, experienced quarterback is not good for Atlanta, but a inexperienced, no reading defense be able to have and crying to ownership by learning basic stuff on the coaching staff, and has only won 10 games out of 39 is better. Okay, make it make sense. It makes sense. Make it make sense. I'm really trying to understand.
I know what it is, Sam.
Yeah, I know what it is too. But somebody called me a racist for that very same point. Vic Itis is real.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
They say that they want Justin Fields mainly because he has more upside.
What upside is that?
Man.
What upside would that be? I mean, because now, correct me if I'm wrong. For before the start of the last season, going into the off season, everybody was making this case for us getting a mobile quarterback in here, and that'll take care of any sack issue because they'd be able to run away from the sacks. Well, said quarterback has gotten sacked 9 times in the game with all that athletic ability. Said quarterback has ran to a sack, but he has more upside. And before you even jump on that, well, he ain't got no weapons. I'm sorry, DJ Moore is the top 15 receiver in this league. And Komet at tight end can't be slept on either. So miss me with he ain't got no weapons. All right. But you trying to tell me there's an upside to Justin Fields? You really want a guy that went to ownership on the coaching staff because they were trying to help him, get into his progressions and learn how to pass from the pocket, read the opposing defense and things of that nature. You want that over a guy that has done it, still can do it, and would, bring a wealth of experience to the QB room, And then here's another excuse today where the coaching staff and none of his teammates respected him in Seattle.
Says who?
Right. I mean, how is it that he wasn't respected? He played ball with management for years, restructure and take less money and things of that nature for for promises that was made that wasn't kept. And when it came time for him to get paid, they showed him the dough. I mean, you know, for now here's the funny thing, all the whining and crying that was going on, you know, especially this year, and some of the things that were said, we need a veteran quarterback. Obviously, I want to, satisfy with Tyler Henneke. Um, you know, this man has been to 2 Super Bowls, has a arm. He can read defenses.
Mm.
Okay. Now you try to tell me that Russell Wilson behind this line and this young talent on the outside would not be good for this team. With this $100 million defense and evolving on the other side from him. You really trying to tell me
Oh,
that would not, fit, it wouldn't work. Do y'all even know what you want?
and this run game,
Right.
bro. Come on,
Do y'all
we
do
already
y'all even know what you want?
obviously not.
I
They don't
mean,
know.
10 and 39. Okay. Let me say it again. 10 wins in 3 years. But again, the Vic Itis effect, y'all making all kind of excuses as to why, you know, as to why that is. I'm sorry. I can't stand for the yuckery. Cause you told us for 14 years that, the quarterback's supposed to make people around you better. I'm just saying, you know, and in 3 years he's has yet to make anybody with all the athletic ability supposed to be able to run away from sacks. He gets sacked 9 times in a game. But yet every weekend, you know, after every Bears game, y'all take one play that he makes out of his game and say, "See, this is what we need over here. We need this right here." You take a snapshot out of what he did in the game. You sweep all the garbage under the rug. Where you take a play where he done spun out of a sack and find a guy standing in the middle of the end zone with not an area person near him. I mean, Ray Charles could do that. But you want to pull up now one of the plays where he's standing back there trying to figure out I can't find nobody, but because you can't read the damn coverage. Y'all don't put none of them plays up in your little soliloquy, what I'm saying, after a Bears game. You know, you don't do that. You know, I mean, but I'm just saying, a lot of things are probably going to be put to bed after this week. You know what I'm saying? With Justin on the field against this $100 million defense, because the D staff is they're gonna design something to take DJ Moore away.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna make you have to read something. And then put you in a position where we know you gonna run, and we gonna zero in. And he gonna mess around and be in the blue tent. He'll mess around and be in the blue tent on the sideline. You know, just say good morning to our peoples real quick. Sherman Wood, what's happening? Hey, Sonya. What's up, Jamaris King, Kale? What's happening? Ghost Peppers, how's it going? Tev, are you okay? Are you okay, Tev?
Tev, are you okay?
Everything good with you, Tev?
Okay?
Do we have to? We don't need to bring the virtual couch out, do we? You okay? You okay on this fine Friday?
Do we need to bring MJ out of the? No, never mind. Never mind. We're not gonna.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, go Pepper. That very same quarterback. That
Mm-hmm.
very same quarterback. Yeah.
That
That
quarterback.
one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. See, I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to understand the monotony. You know what I'm saying? The disenchantment of, you know, I mean, there's going to be an experienced quarterback on the radar. You know what I'm saying? Um, which would I mean, we could have a John a John Elway esque ending. You know what I'm saying? Run game is here, the defense is here. Why not? Why not? Why not? I mean, this right here is what would be is what would be at his if Justin Fields haven't done anything in Chicago. What makes our fans and NFL analysts think he would do something for us in Atlanta? He is. It sounds better when you say it, Sonya.
Thank you, Sonya. I
It
mean,
sounds better when you say it.
we've been trying to say this, but you
It
know,
sounds better when you say it. How many games they done won this year? How many games they done won this year?
I know it's less than
And you
us.
can't say he ain't got no weapons. Okay, but how many games has the Bears won this year? I'm just saying.
Really,
I'm,
Ghost? That's
I'm
what
just
we
saying.
doing.
Make it make sense because
That's what we do.
mm, if Russell Wilson was playing good, the Broncos wouldn't be worried about the Benjamins. I mean, with your defense, you know what I'm saying, given what's going on over there in Denver is not all on Russell. Okay,
No,
you got a coach that don't want him now you want to talk about the epitome of putting the guy in the bad situation. Okay, you know what I'm saying, and bashing him in the media, on top of that. And your defense on average gives up 20, 29, 20, 27 points a game. They gave up 70 points in the game, and Russell Wilson got blamed for the loss. Come on, Ghost. Come on now.
come on, you better than that. Come on,
Come on
Ghost.
now. I would wager to believe that I mean, but I get it. Y'all feel how you feel about the man. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? You feel how you feel about the man. It is what it is. Again, I say, what in the entire hell do y'all want? You don't want to experience Super Bowl winning quarterback that you can plug and play, but you want this train wreck out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? That can't find a progression to save his mama life. You know. Yeah, some of y'all been out here calling Kirk Cousins' name. The man tore up his whole Achilles, bro. And you probably won't. I'm just saying.
bruh, and he been mid his whole career. So what are we
Mm,
talking about?
mm, mm, mm.
When was the last time Kirk Cousins took a team all the way to the Super Bowl? I'll wait. I'm hearing a lot of crickets.
Uh,
I mean,
I'm not.
he's been to the.
I'm not buffing anything. I'm saying what's factual. I'm saying what's factual. I'm trying to understand the monotony.
The same.
Seeing as how we got to scrap one quarterback's career after 18 games. You know what I'm saying? We got to. So what do we do? What do we do? Jacoby Brissett, maybe.
Maybe.
Give me some options. Seeing as how Russell Wilson ain't an option, or he doesn't fit our bill of acceptance. Give me some options.
So, Sam, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What is this offense lacking? Just this year, 2023. What is our offense lacking? Take that next.
Consistent quarterback play.
Okay. So
Consistent quarterback play.
would said quarterback provide that consistency?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Run
And
that thought, because I have to take this call, unfortunately. Run that thought.
look, I'm just saying. I understand a lot of people don't want him here. I get it. But for one, we need a veteran presence on this offense. What that veteran presence will bring is a consistent game manager. Not every now and then game manager, as a young quarterback would. We have seen this where our said young quarterback will have one or two good games and then fall off the wagon for the next three games. But if we have another quarterback, veteran presence, will have maybe one or two bad games. Okay. But then he'll snap right out of it because he's been there before. He knows what to do. He knows how to get himself out of that funk. That's why I'm on board with bringing, no matter what his contract is.
Hey, I actually sure.
I'm on board with bringing him here
Well, Friday
because
Friday is HighNoon.
Arthur Smith has proven that in his tenure that he works better with veteran quarterbacks. So why would you not want to bring a veteran quarterback here? If we're trying to win right now, which despite a couple of tweaks on the defense, we can win right now. We have proven this. We just need a couple of pieces here or there. And a veteran quarterback is one of those pieces because he can calm the waters.
Mm-hmm. The same as exactly what you saw last week from a veteran quarterback.
Exactly. Yeah, he almost fucked up. Yes. But guess what? He came right back and got it back under control. He didn't dwell on that shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you saw the same balance, just different execution. Um, you know, I'm trying to understand what I'm trying to do. I'm trying, since how I'm trying to buffer. I ain't buffering nothing. I'm asking a legitimate question. And y'all been whining and crying all night. Got a video on YouTube right now. They got over 250 views. And everybody whining and crying about not wanting Russell Wilson, but they want this 10 for 39 from Chicago. What part of that makes any sense? And what part of 10 wins out of 39 games has an upside? So tell me what I'm trying, what it is I'm trying there. Tell me. What up, Mr. Amy? What up, ATL? Help me understand your falsetto, if you will.
Not the falsetto.
Help me understand, because I'm trying to understand the imbalance, of this situation. You have a veteran quarterback with Super Bowl experience and an arm, okay, that you could plug in and play. But yet y'all want a quarterback that's, saying light years away from actually being a quarterback. But I get it, but because he can run, he can run. That's what y'all talking about, the upside. That's what that is.
That's what
that's what that is. That's what that is. Because like I said, every week, after every Bears game, somebody's on Twitter with a film clip of one play he made out of a game where he done went 13 for 37. Okay. But he got 100-yard rushing though. He got 100-yard rushing. That's your upside. That he can run. That's your upside. But like I said, coming in here this week, we're going up there this week. That same upside against this $100 million defense, some questions are going to get answered. Some questions are going to get answered. And King Care, yeah. Because I said that on Wednesday. A lot of them going to be pissed off when the year roll in and Dez is still on the roster. When the whole offseason go by and he's not giving a pink slip. You know what I mean? So like I said, and like I've been saying, I'm going to keep saying, by a lot of y'all's logic on Desmond Ritter, Troy Aikman should not have played another down after his rookie year. And they went 1-15. Joe Montana, yeah, Joe Cool. That Joe Cool. Went 2-14. So I guess he shouldn't have played another down after his rookie year. Peyton Manning stunk up the joint to the tune of 27 turnovers. He shouldn't have played another down by y'all lights. By y'all lights. Now I get it. We live in a microwave fantasy football society in these here, you know what I'm saying, NFL estates. Ain't no time for, actual, you know, things that this game and this league was built on, player development, you know what I'm saying, sustainable product, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. Ain't no time for none of that. On this team, especially at that position, if you no matter where you drafted it, you get back there, you got to be all pro Hall of Fame ready at the gate. Ain't no time for no growing pain, ain't no time for learning. You got to know all that already. You got to be that already. When say a situation does not exist, it doesn't exist. Go. What you getting at, Ghost? What you getting at, Ghost? I mean, we know Sean Payton. Sean Payton is a Bill Parcells disciple. He came off that tree. He's one of the better play callers, you know what I'm saying, to be around this thing, you know what I'm saying? He has a certain particular style. And I mean, it's the obvious question. The obvious answer to that question is no.
No. We know this.
Number one, Arthur had, Arthur's, in his stint having to, build while deconstructing and getting out from under, $100 million in dead cap, you know what I'm saying, getting where we could put some bodies, you know what I'm saying, of his, of his fit in here, you know what I'm saying. I mean, why would you even ask or even try to make that comparison?
Arthur hasn't been a head coach long enough to make that comparison. Period.
Just not. I mean, so I'm trying to figure out what are you getting at? I mean, to be honest, to be honest about the situation, Sean Payton over there in Denver right now is having to do the same thing that Arthur had to do. Deconstruct in order to construct. I mean, he made it known coming in the door that he didn't want Russell Wilson.
Huh? I'm lost, bro. I don't understand. I mean, what can he get out of Russell Wilson?
Oh my goodness. Lord have
Huh?
mercy, Lord have mercy.
We we just went through the other factors that have gone, that have went wrong with that Denver team. Not just, it's
Hold on. First of all, Sean Payton wasn't trying to get anything out of Russell Wilson.
no, he
He
wasn't
really
his guy.
wasn't.
Period.
I've seen Sean Payton trying to win games. Okay. And what he was doing over there at Denver with Russell Wilson, he wasn't trying to win. He was trying to make that boy look like absolute garbage. I mean, I don't understand what you're trying to get at, Ghost. If you understand the situation over there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he has had nothing. He has not backed him up in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, the Dolphins put 70 points up on the Broncos, and all he could do at the podium was blame Russell Wilson. There was nothing spoke about the Denver Broncos defense or the lack thereof. Like, at one point, I was like, damn, was this a Falcon game? I mean, so that whole soliloquy, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you know what? I get it. I get it. I totally get it. Here, Russell ain't your cup of tea either. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to compare coaches or even ask this question, just say, "No, I'd rather Russell Wilson not be here." Just I'd get that plainly and respect that better. You know, I mean that's just foolery. I mean, we already know that there needs to be tweaks and changes, say to the office staff side of the coaching staff. I mean, thank you, Captain Anies.
Hmm. That's a foregone conclusion.
Right. I mean, man, y'all. Oh my God. Yeah. Can somebody actually make an observation in the understand? I mean, because I'm really still not understanding what the problem is. And he's an experienced quarterback, Super Bowl experience. He went to two of them. Y'all really trying to sit here and tell me that we as a team could not benefit from that experience, no way, shape, form, or fashion? Okay,
Obviously.
okay, all right, all right, all right. Um, it's let's talk about Bears versus Falcons. Um, I'm not even gonna give myself a headache with that foolishness over it. Um, we go to Chicago. Um, in my defensive staff, I trust, so I know what's going to happen on that end. I know there's going to be some things that are going to be dialed up. We're going to put Mr. Fields in a situation where we know he's going to run. Um, this the from the offensive perspective, I think that this would be the tail. Efficiency of the three-headed run game animal was going to be the difference in this game in that weather. And that's what I believe. I think just like against the Colts, we will take shots when they are, there. within the balance of, what I'm saying, the plays that are going to be called. And outside of that, what you think, and what you think will be the key to us leaving Chicago with a dub?
Well, number one, we have to contain the pocket on defense. That's a major key. I mean, no matter how piss poor he has been with reading the defense, if you allow him to get out the pocket, he will carve you up with his legs. That's a no, that's a fact. I mean, it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and again, we have to, just like we did against the Colts, we have to execute the game plan. Period. Point blank. That's what it comes down to. Execution. We have to execute. No matter what play calls are called, no matter if it looks bad to us or whatever, you have to go out there and you have to execute. You have to run your route correctly. You have to finish the play. You have to make the play. It's not up to the coaching staff. It's not up to us, the fans. No, it's up to the players to go out there and play. So, execution and containment.
Yeah, plain and simple. We got to play disciplined, fundamental football, just like we did last week. Um, no turnovers. Convert on third down like we did on this past Sunday. Shoot. Other than that, I mean, other than that, the defense, get off the field on third down, contain Justin, take DJ away, limit big plays, um, and eat clock, shorten the game, take the possessions away. You know what I'm saying? I think that, quite frankly, I think 17 to 20 points will be enough to win this game.
Should be, yeah.
That's what I believe. Corey, my sentiments exactly. My sentiments exactly. This game is finna prove why Justin Fields shouldn't be a Falcon. Period. Mr. Toxic Black, you know what I'm saying? Nice to see you. Roy Donnelly, nice to see you. If we lose to the Bears, I think that's all she wrote, Father Smith. Here we go with that. We can't never speak nothing good into existence. We got to worry about the what ifs. If we're not gonna lose.
Well, I ain't gonna say that.
I mean, that's my thought process, man. All this, if you, why are we even worried about that? Why can't we be worried about winning the game? Instead of situations to close a door or for y'all wish to come true of somebody getting a pink slip. Oh, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
I have a question for everybody. When are we going to break this cycle in Atlanta sports, especially the Falcons, where we only give a coach 3 to 4 years to prove that he can change what the fuck happened with the last regime? We're never going to be able to change anything if you only give a coach this amount of time to change what the fuck happened.
Man,
We
he
have
had
to
three
go through
different
the
rosters
process.
in 3 years. He done had three different rosters in 3 years, and
Yeah.
y'all acting like that like that didn't happen. You
We
know,
have to go through the process.
we were 7-10 twice. We could do it. Okay, you know what I'm
So
saying? I
what?
mean, it is. I mean, y'all. Oh my. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So fucking what? We want, bruh. We were a laughing stock before Arthur Smith got here. What are we talking about here? He finally brought a culture here. We were searching for something before he got here. He brought in, him and Terry brought in the right coaching staff other than Dave Ragone. He brought in the right coaching staff for us to finally get a top 10 defense.
Something we ain't had in some decades.
It's been decades. We've been a laughing stock on defense. A top 5 running game.
Then y'all want to get rid of the man that for the most part was the reason why a lot of these veterans on that defense side of the ball came here. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna make this point.
In my Rashad voice, but they say they want to win. They say they want to win, but you at the first sign of naked trouble, growing pains, which we predicted was going to happen once we got that boatload of young people in here. Fire everybody.
Everybody must go.
When has that ever worked? Having a revolving door at the coach's spot every 2-3 years. What franchise has that been successful with? I mean, okay, all right.
3 years is good enough. What do you? You know what? Okay, no, never mind. I'm not
3
even
years is
gonna
good
go down
enough
this
for what?
rabbit hole with you. I'm sorry.
3 years is good enough for what?
For to prove that you're a good coach.
I mean, okay, all right. If that is the case, the 2 years at Cleveland and his first year in New England, once he got after that first year in New England, Bill Belichick should have been fired. If 3 years is enough. If 3 years is enough, Jimmy Johnson shouldn't have made it out of his, his first, the first that one. He went 1-15, bro. It took him 4 years to get them Cowboys to the Super Bowl. It took Bill Walsh 5 to get the 49ers to the Super Bowl with Joe Montana. 5. It took Dick Vermeil 6. With Philly, it took 6. It took Chuck Noll 5 to get the Steelers. I mean, y'all talking about 3 years is good enough? No, it is not. It has never been. Well, I tell you, y'all with this Madden mindset, this Madden fantasy football mindset, bro, it's astounding. It's astounding.
Huh. This part right here.
It's astounding.
This right here. That's exactly what we're talking about, John. Thank you. It took him 4 years to get to 500.
Right. But then you know how they gonna respond to that, John. Well, that was a different time, but different time,
Doesn't,
same
doesn't
aspect, different time,
matter.
same scenario.
Don't matter. Don't matter. We still talking about football. Doesn't matter.
Y'all, man, y'all expectations is wild, man, wild and weird.
Through the roof.
Brock Delaney, what's going on? Nice to have you in here, sir.
What's going on, bro?
And your comment is fact. Fact.
Oh, that's fast.
And even with from the coaching staff perspective, you're evolving each year, trying to get right people's in right position. I mean, shit. Look, in Bill Belichick's success, how many offensive and defensive coordinators had he had? Mike Holmgren, same. I mean, let just keep it a buck, bruh. Y'all think you're supposed to snap your fingers and shit? Just you turn it. You go from new coach in the door to automatic dynasty, and it don't work that way. It don't work that way. You can't win without developing players. You can't build a sustainable product without developing players. The same goes for a coach too. Because that's one hell of a transition when you go from a coordinator or a position coach, to head coach. That is a serious transition. And it don't get clean and smooth especially when you roll into a situation like Arthur Smith did. See, how y'all like to compare, the guys that got their jobs at other places, with him and their success. Well, now one of them, not Campbell, not Serrano, walked into $100 million in dead cap. Not now one of them had roster turnover each year, different roster each year. 4 quarterbacks in 3 years. Come on, bro. Y'all, come on, man. Come on, man. For real though, bro. For real. And y'all think, all right, we get a bunch of talent in here and it's supposed to be automatic. No.
That ain't how that works.
That it is not.
Gotta put in that groundwork first.
Just because you get talent, that don't mean we automatically supposed to go 17-0. Then it's funny how y'all mind work, because with other teams is any given Sunday. With us, we supposed to beat them.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it is bewildering, bro. It is bewildering. Some of the stuff these folks just put out in the atmosphere and actually think it's common sensual fact, and it don't be. The kid at quarterback had 18 games supposed to tell you how his career gonna go. Well, by that logic, and Troy Aikman went 1-15 and couldn't throw Stone Mountain in the ocean, and he had the playmaker. As a matter of fact, in that 1-15 run, y'all remember Steve Walsh was in that quarterback room with him, played 3 games that year as well. Yeah, that happened. But by y'all logic, Troy Aikman shouldn't have played another down after that year. I mean, you could tell a lot of y'all play Madden in what y'all do when you lose the game. You could tell. you could tell. You could tell. Lose the game on your franchise, you reset the franchise, huh? Start all over. And it don't work like that in the NFL.
Sure don't.
Now, I know a lot of y'all play with the trade restrictions off and salary cap off and on rookie level. Be putting together these dream teams, you know what I'm saying, on your franchise. No, I know a lot of y'all have no idea how to deal with a cap. Put that thing on all man, turn the trade restrictions on, turn the salary cap on. And see how it works.
You know where? See, he on that bullshit. We not. No, jump down that rabbit hole with him. Talking about
rebuilding is even harder because you have to root out. Okay.
This one.
We don't worry greater Jared old as can join Smith ethic. It is official that mental health is real. Introduce me to your pharmaceutical representative so I won't end up going buy anything from him. I don't want nothing that you smoke.
So, I got a question, Sam.
Yes, sir.
When Grady Jarrett was playing, did he look like he was fucking old? I'm just saying. It's so funny that he gets his first major injury, and now we're calling him old. You know what?
Wait a minute. I've been down this road because somebody said about a month ago that we were foolish for giving Grady an extension and he was past his prime.
Oh my goodness!
6 going on 7th year. You know what I'm saying? And Grady Jarrett passed his prime. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Grady Jarrett passed his prime. Grady Jarrett old. He can't play. For a guy that faces triple and double teams consistently and still make plays, still cracks, you know what I'm saying, the line of scrimmage, still moves the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? But all right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, they said that. We are in a good position somewhat, you know what I'm saying, personnel wise. And we're going to be able to add pieces more to the defense, add to the foundation of the defense. in the trenches on both sides of the ball. And guys are, because you see guys are developing. Clark Phillips is developing very at a good rate. Zach Harrison is developing at a nice rate. Oben Ketty, what I'm saying, is getting where he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have a foundation. Look, and
Sam,
yeah,
I got some news for these people that call Grady old.
uh-huh.
He is under contract until 2025.
Right.
Just thought I, throw that out there. So he is coming back next year and the
Oh
next
yeah,
year.
he got 2 more years on his current deal.
Just thought I, throw that out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Anthony Salvini, nice to see you in here, sir. Thanks for joining. He says, I definitely don't want Tanner here or Cousins here. Justin Fields, I don't know about him, but I would rather have Russell than Justin Fields. But at the same time, if we couldn't get Russell, I would take Justin. I'd take Jacoby Brissett before I take Justin Fields.
Say that again.
Real talk. Real talk. I'd take Jacoby Brissett before I take Justin Fields. Real talk.
Yep.
I mean, it's just, and that ain't hating. That just, that's just being schematically honest, intangibly honest. It is. Dreaded, what's happening?
What's happening, Dreaded?
Falcon fam, who are y'all's favorite Falcons on the defense? If you had shit, Campbell.
The defense that you had.
Yeah. Big 93.
You know what? I'm gonna say D Alpha. He has been a pleasant surprise. I mean, I envision him, being something.
Yeah, he's had an impact at the nickel and dime packages, and, what I'm saying, and special teams. Yeah, I get that. I mean, but impact for impact, and productive and effective. CC, Big 93. You know what I'm saying? On the field and in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big O and Nanderman, as well. Yeah, there are some choices. You know, from this. I mean,
That's too obvious.
I'm just, me being the old school cat that I am. You know what I'm saying? I take the big veteran, locker room guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, with that veteran leadership experience. You know, which is came into play this year. You know, you know what I'm saying? AJ has done his thing. I mean, I'm not overlooking Jesse. You know what I'm saying? And his defensive player of the year resume compiling ass. I'm not. I'm just saying, you ask me about a fave for this year, it's been Calais. For me, it's been Calais. I mean, especially with Grady going down, you know what I'm saying? Who is the unquestioned leader of this team, you know. Calais is, stood in that spot and carried the mantle, and he said it, without a doubt. This is Grady's team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just holding down the locker room for him. He said that. You know, shit. I mean, and you can't do nothing but respect that. You know, but shit. Like I said, you know, um, I think we're gonna go to Chicago. And like I said, it's anywhere from 17 to 20 points should be enough to win this game. I believe. You know, which I think we'll do. We'll do. You know what I'm saying? Um, the strong balance, hard nosed defense. You know, I think, what I'm saying. You got 21 eyes on this program. Let's get 21 likes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And while you're at it, go OGN TV and subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting for 200 right now. I need 75.
How far you wait? What you need for that 200, Sam?
Let me see. I got 123 right now. So 77, 75, 77, something like that. You know what I'm saying? One hurdle at a time. Get this thing. In the bees. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I'm finna expand my referendum. I'm gonna be doing some Hawk stuff and some Brave stuff. Once the season over with, you know what I'm saying? High Noon, Falcon Friday High Noon will be going, you know what I'm saying, in the closet. And I'm gonna be bringing out something, you know what I'm saying, on the Hawks tip. You know what I'm saying? And I got something in the closet, you know what I'm saying, on that Braves thing once sometime kick around. Yeah, we'll be, from all facets. But at the moment, what I got, Mad Monday with the OG, Wicked Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? Sports Tea, the realistic OGs with my boy, Big Truth, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know my resident co-host, twice a week, this guy right here, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, we got it coming at you. Informative dialogue, you know what I'm saying? Entertainment as well with that. If we got to show the team some love. Michael Walker, what's happening? What's happening? Good to see you in here.
What's happening, Michael Walker?
Southside, what's happening?
What's happening, Southside? That's my bro right there.
You know what I'm saying? I try to, say it 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Attending my programs, showing the brothers some love. You know what I'm saying? Getting in here and chatting it up, and debating it up. You know what I'm saying? On these topics. You know what I'm saying? Try to, give you as much information as I can. In giving you my thoughts on, these topics that I bring to the table. You're right, Corey. The defensive line about to be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait till Gray to get back next year.
Mm-hmm. But wait, the T1000.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. T1000. That linebacker room gonna be off the fucking charts.
You know
Linebacker
what?
room gonna be off the charts.
You know what that frees up, right? Saying Caden Ellis can finally do what he's been.
Yeah,
What
he
he was
gonna
doing.
he can slide back over into, on the outside, the outside linebacker spot.
Yep.
You know, um, yeah. Yeah, you have Landerman and Troy, in the middle. You know, that 3-4 disguise is gonna be something else. It's gonna be something else, boy. It's gonna be something else. It's gonna be something else. It's gonna be something to behold. We have the
What's going
foundation.
on, Anthony White? What's up, bro?
Now, who you calling crazy, sir?
Hmm?
And the White. You get on my short, call me crazy. Who you calling crazy? Now, I ain't crazy. I just, question the craziness that you seem to put into the atmosphere. Cause you do and do. Yeah, that might be a good score, William. That might be a good score. That might be a good score.
Yeah, I like that.
Wait a minute. John Sinclair. Come on. John said, seeing how Ellis and Landerman relate to the sideline, relate on the sidelines. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They, you know what I'm saying? Their communication, I think, them two kind of sort of should be in the conversation of best linebacker duo, in the league for this season. For this season. Because Landerman was an undrafted free agent.
Yes, he was.
They picked that boy out of the hay. They picked that needle out the haystack.
Diamond in the rough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But let's see, we've been in this thing a good hour. We done pretty much covered everything. Uh, you know. Got any thoughts you want to add to today's program, Ant?
Um, all I'm gonna say is not sports related. Everybody, including myself, that's traveling for New Year's, keep them in your prayers. And let's hope that we don't have any nasty weather. Everybody enjoy themselves going into the new year. and we appreciate everybody's support and all that. You know, everybody know that we love y'all dearly. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, yeah. We love to, we get off and do homework and get in here with the information that we, what I'm saying, chit chatter, raise hell with each other about. Appreciate you, Brock. Appreciate you. You guys keep up the good work. I work for FedEx freight driver. My forklift listening. You be on the forklift.
Hey,
Mm.
man, we appreciate you, bro.
You know, like I said, I appreciate. I try to show my appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Me actually being a newbie to this podcasting thing. You know, as far as like having my own shows and whatnot. This year, this is my debut season. You know, in this thing, and ain't nowhere but ain't nowhere to go but up. With this. Like I said, I'm gonna be expanding out to Hawks content, Braves content. You know, um, might even get into a little bit of NASCAR.
Mm.
You know, yeah. I'm old school, man.
Y'all
I'm
heard it
old
here
school.
first.
Yeah, might even get into a little NASCAR on y'all, man.
That's
You
it.
know, um, it's some good things. It's some good things to come. From the conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? Putting in this work, man. Putting in this work, bro. You know what I'm saying? This holidays, New Year is coming in. This year's coming to the close this weekend. Um, all I can say is, what I'm saying, y'all be safe out there with whatever you do, however you do it, wherever you're gonna do it at. You know what I'm saying? Make good choices. Make good choices. Don't wake up Monday morning and on an iron shelf and try to figure out, well, what am I doing here? No, you got to make good choices this weekend. Y'all make good choices. You know, uh, hey,
Hey,
make
keep
good
that
make good
$40 in your
choices.
pocket.
You know, just saying. We got a party at the crib. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go out, you know, use a Lyft or Uber. I'm just
Please,
saying,
please.
make good choices. I don't want to see nobody on the news or hear horror stories. Then the tow struck 12 and you run down the street butt naked. I'm just saying,
Butt ass nigga.
make some good choices, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
we don't need Smokey from Friday. Okay.
Right, sitting in the chicken coop in your underoos. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying, John. Hey, I'm 54 years in this thing, man. I know what I speak. I speak from
Right.
experience.
Done seen
Okay,
some things. I'm telling
I speak from experience.
you.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Don't try to tell these youngins, man. Make good choices. You know what I mean? To bring the year in with your significant other, with your family, make good choices, bring in the new year. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna party, use a Lyft, use a Uber, a taxi, walk.
Well, shit. Have you a
It's,
designated driver?
it,
I mean, it
it,
doesn't hurt. I mean,
yeah,
trust me.
yeah,
Or drink your ass at home. That,
right.
that, that's the.
Hmm.
Y'all go to the stove early
Hmm.
on, get everything that you need. Bring your ass back to the house, and then you can get toasted.
Hey,
You're already
hey,
at home.
Jamaris, I wasn't in the chicken coop. I wasn't in the chicken coop, but I was up against a fence. I was up against a fence. The son comes up trying to figure out why am I here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, make good choices. Make some good choices, ladies and gentlemen. Make some good choices. You know what I'm saying? I, I'm shoot. Me trying to figure out why I'm up against a fence and where is this fence? you got to make good choices. You you know what I'm saying? Shoot. That's why I'm trying to tell you, make good choices. You know what I'm saying? As I always say, man, keep it real, keep it keep it dirty, and most of all, I can't stress this any harder. Keep it real with yourself, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Keep it real with yourself. It's been your boy, OG Big Sam, the historian showstopper, the resident old lineman, Big Ant, always in this holiday version of Falcon Friday High Noon Madness. Y'all be safe out there. We out.
Peace.